In this video, we are going to discuss ways that all of us can help our local Frankfort businesses stay open during this pandemic. With us today are Trustee Margaret Farina, who has experience in public health issues, Steve Brandy, the spokesperson for the Will County Department of Health, and Dr. Chris Udovich, a family physician who is affiliated with Silver Cross Hospital and operates from Frankfort's Hedges Clinic. Steve, let's get started with you. In the last 2 months, restaurants in Frankfort have been closed to inside dining by executive order of the governor. Why has this happened? What can we residents do to help?
All restaurants in Region 7, which includes Kankakee and Will counties, have twice been closed to indoor dining because the region has experienced a positivity rate of over 8% for 3 consecutive days.
Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Brandy. What does positivity rate mean? Who tracks and reports it?
The Illinois Department of Public Health keeps track of the number of tests for COVID-19 being administered to residents in each county, as well as how many tests are positive or negative in each county. Simply put, the number of positive tests divided by the number of total tests becomes the positivity rate. A rate of 8% or above triggers a set of mitigation programs that have been effective in forcing the rate down. The data can be found by Googling IDPH, coronavirus, region, metrics. Now remember that one group we have to keep in mind is those in their 20s. Since this pandemic began, the highest group for those contracting coronavirus are indeed those in between the age of 20 and 29.
So to keep our businesses open, we need to reduce positivity rate. How do we do that?
The most straightforward way to reduce the positivity rate is to reduce the spread of the virus so that there are less positive test results. I'm sure that Dr. Udovich can provide some advice about what each of us can do to reduce the number of positive results.
Dr. Udovich, welcome to our program. We want to get our businesses open again. We want to stop the spread of this disease. Remind us again, what are the best practices for us to slow the spread of COVID-19?
The best way to prevent illness is most obviously avoid being too exposed to the virus. Remember, the virus is thought to spread mainly from person to person through respiratory droplets. So there are a few things that you can do. First, wash your hands often. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after you've been in a public place. If soap and water are not readily available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Cover all surfaces of your hands and rub them together till they feel dry. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Avoid close contact. Put at least 6 feet of distance between you and people that don't live in your household. Remember, some people may have the disease and not have any symptoms. Everyone should wear a mask in public settings and run around people that don't live within their household. Make sure you maintain social distancing. Clean and disinfect all surfaces, including doorknobs, switches, countertops, desks, phones, toilets, faucets. If it is visibly dirty, clean it with soap and water first, then use the disinfectant. Finally, monitor your health symptoms daily. Be alert for symptoms. Watch for fever, cough, shortness of breath, or other symptoms not related to COVID. If you have these symptoms, please stay home, then call your healthcare provider for further instructions.
Why is dining inside singled out?
Eating in a restaurant is typically a very social activity. We normally eat with each other and come in close contact with servers and table mates. Some studies show that COVID spreads more easily in the air in an inside environment than outside. Please be careful and maintain social distancing, wear your mask, and wash your hands. If we do this, we'll be able to reduce the spread and decrease the mitigation efforts that are in effect.
I think that sums up the issue. If we want to enjoy the great restaurants Frankfort has to offer, we need to help them by taking steps to slow the spread of COVID-19. Simply put, maintain social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands. Thank you, Dr. Udovich and Steve Brandy. We appreciate your comments today and your timely advice. To all of my Frankfort friends and neighbors, please help stop the spread of COVID-19. If not for yourself and your family, then take the simple steps we have mentioned to help our Frankfort restaurants and businesses. Let's keep them open. Thank you.